senior high school students ready for job employment, sir?
Yes. The reason why I said yes is because let's go back. Okay. Before, high school graduates are ready for employment, and now there is an additional 2 years of senior high school. So the tendency is the competency of those graduates increase. So I can say that the senior high school graduates are ready for employment because, say for example, before K to 12, there is this program, the ladder rise program, that you need to study for 2 years, and that's an equivalent for there is an equivalent of a college degree for that. So let's say after you finish high school, you study maritime for 2 years, and that 2 years alone is very productive. They are become very productive at school to the point that after they graduate, they become a very proficient in their target job. So let's say maritime. Just like my brother is taking up STEM dash maritime. So that's his strand. So STEM maritime. And I think that everything that they studied during the senior high school days is enough for him to land a job in the maritime industry. So I really think that senior high school graduates are ready for employment. Another example, let's say one of my someone I know, she finished 2 years of hotel restaurant management, so HRM, just for 2 years. But he is already, that course was promoted to become employed after you graduate, and that's only for 2 years. So what's the difference of that 2 years of ladderized score compared to that grade 11 and grade 12? So there's no difference. So therefore, that grade 11 and grade 12 is really enough. It will suffice for them to land a job. So I really think, and the reason also why they come up with grade 11 and 12 is that the government, let's say, I'm not saying that this is true, but this is just my theory. They assume that after you graduate senior high school, grade 11 and grade 12, it's not necessary for you to take college. Okay? So the government is actually assuming that after you graduate senior high school, you will stop. You will not study college anymore. So that is the trends that's happening before the implementation of senior high school. So I think the industry and the government have this conversation that, okay, most of the people on your country didn't finish or didn't go to college. They are just high school graduates. So let's just upgrade the basic curriculum. Instead of them being high school graduate, let's implement a senior high school. So at least they have an additional 2 years of free education rather just stopping in junior high school. So junior high school, then additional 2 years for senior high school. So that is enough for them to land unemployment. So senior high school is really enough for me, for the students to have a job.